Hello. I just got back from the DMV and I gave the old man my fucking my trailer. It's sold. I sold my trailer. I gave him the title and everything. And turn around, I healed him up again. I just lighten him up every time I visit him. Every time I go back to him, I kind of like lighten him up, and every time I lighten him up, he thinks he relates it to church, and I tell him no, it's not even not it doesn't even relate to church at all. The dragon, the dragon, we heal. That's what we do. We heal. That's how I feel like I'm supposed to do as a dragon. And these religious fuckheads think they have the power, but they're just fucking full of shit. You know. It's funny when I was healing the old man. He felt my energy. He felt me. I started from his back, and I worked his way up to his neck. Just to release some of the stress he had. And then I worked from his crown. I worked on his crown, and then I worked from his pineal, and then he's more lighter than what he is. I kind of lightened his load up a little bit because he was stressing out. He was about to fall apart. So, and then I see this white lady. This white lady coming out of nowhere. I don't know. Her face is blocked. She's all white. Like a ghost. But she's more like a bright light white. White lady. There's nothing Mary. There's nothing religious related about this lady. I know that. I can feel it. There's nothing religion about this lady. This lady, I think, is supposed to wait for him when he goes. I think that's what she's doing. She's waiting for him. I see her hanging around him all the time. So. I look in the old man. I keep on looking at his brain, and I felt something like there's some black spot on his brain. That's why he can't think. He couldn't. His thinking process was all jumbled up because of that little whatever he had, some kind of cancer there or something on his head. He couldn't. His words couldn't come out straight or completely straight because it was all mumbled. His kids took advantage of him because of that, because of what he had in his brain. His kid took advantage, made him sign things that he doesn't understand because he can't think. So I say this time, since I gave him a little talk, I told him this time when your kids come back, you're going to know exactly what's going on, what they're going to do to you. I told him that, when they come back, you're going to know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to they'll take advantage of him, because the kids took him for everything he had. I gave the guy $50. His kids never gave him anything. His brothers and sisters never. My brothers are rich as hell. Brothers are fucking rich as hell. Don't even bother want to help them, or put them in one of their houses or something, Rich as fuck, don't want to help their own fucking brother, It tells you how pathetic family is. I just, when I hear that, it makes me fucking sick, Your own family stabs you in the back, Your own family doesn't give you attention. It's kind of like my uncle, because I never seen my uncle at all. I never seen my uncle. He lives in New York, Manhattan area. It's like, never call them. Because I have nothing in common with my uncle, you know? The old man that I've been talking to that bought my trailer, I have a little in common with them, you know? Like, we talk about the environment. We talk about how... He talks about... I talk about when I told him that when I saw him, I saw myself in the future as him. Because I have no retirement. I have nothing for myself at the end, you know? So I figured when it's my time to go, you know, I'm going to just drive out west in the middle of nowhere and just walk. When it, you know, even though I can't walk, I know it's time for me to go. I'm just going to let the animals eat me up, you know? I'm going to let the animals eat me up, have a meal out of me, you know? 'Cause I don't want no grave. I do not want a grave, you know? Fuck that shit. I don't want to be remembered. You know, the old man practically cried, you know, because a fucking family stabbed him in the back, you know, took all this shit and sold everything that he had, and he thought he was going to die. Plus, he's a vegetarian, vegan, which I didn't know. He was a vegan. But he'll eat meat when he has to eat meat, you know? But it's like, you know, I tell him, you know, when I helped him out, I told him, this is not church. I'm not doing this like church, you know? Fuck that, you know? I told him it's beyond church, you know? I might take the old guy out to eat, you know? Help him out a little bit. I gave him $50, you know? But he almost turned me down because he felt kind of bad. His brothers and his family won't give him $50. You know, I gave him $50. You know, just actually I gave him $100. You know, I just gave it to him because I told him the way he said it to me was kind of funny. Well, it's not funny, but it's like I told him, you keep it for safekeeping. You know, well, I told him, you know, don't feel bad for taking that money because I don't feel bad. I told him, keep it as a deposit, you know, just in case you might need it. You know, that's what I told him. That's all. He's really, he's kind of like me in a way because I don't take people's money. You know, I never take people's money. You know, except for my parents. They always give it to me whether I like it or not. You know. But my parents would think I'm stupid to do that, to give them $100, you know. $100, I don't give a fuck about money. I mean, I know I got to pay bills and all that bullshit, but it's like, it's make believe, you know. Paper is just make believe to me, you know. Yeah, the old man, it's like he's fixing up my trailer too. He's fixing up the trailer. The roof finally collapsed, and he finally and he's redoing the whole trailer basically. Hopefully everything goes good for him at the end, you know. You know, the old man. You know, I don't know what making me going to him all the time, you know. I know there's something about him. I told him it's not his time to go, you know. It's not his time yet, you know. But he wants to go so bad. He can't stand. But I told him you might as well just enjoy life while you still have it, you know. And I told him take the title and don't let your kids take it, you know. It's your title. It's something you own, you know. He's just doing a little at a time. The guy can't hardly walk. You know? Okay, that's an update on what's happening.